There's this girl, her name was Shanice. She was truly an angel in skin. She was more than I ever deserved. She taught me what love actually meant. Gave me love unconditionally and ensured that I would always have a place that I could call home. And I abused that. Treated her just like every other relationship I'd ever been a part of. As if it was just something that I could walk away from and then come back like it was nothing more than a sandcastle on the beach. And like, I love building things. Specifically, I love building sandcastles. I don't know why, but I get a thrill out of creating something, leaving, and then coming back the next day just to do it over and over and over again. And on a good day, I consider myself an architect, meticulously making marvelous masterpieces from head to toe, made God jealous how I was able to rework his greatest creation. But you see, preparation is key. Determining a location for your foundation is a priority because the greatest asset to any home is compatibility. The ability to see what is present and assess what you'd like to turn this situation into. I mean, is this fatal attraction a short-term reaction or is this home long-lasting? Like they ever actually are. Anyways, now that we're here, I mean, we could at least start drawing out these blueprints. I mean, smooth edges with curves in all the right places, glossy windows that not only let you see what's inside, but peer back at you as well, an attic full of knowledge, a living room full of love, and a heart-shaped doormat that reads, "Brandon, you are welcome here." Damn, I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't even started building this place yet, and I'm already talking about permeating palpitations, permeating my path. But regardless, now that we have gotten this far, I think it's time that we gather all our materials. So make sure that you grab your little pail and fit all the love, trust, care, honesty, and transparency you can into that little pail of yours. And if you need to, take more than one trip if needed. Scratch that. More than one trip will definitely be needed. So scoop a whole lot of patience in there too. And now that we have all our materials, we can start building our foundation. But make sure that you please take your time, and I advise you utilize time and forbearance to be the liquid bonds to hold your sand assembly together, because rushing will only result in mistakes that somebody else will one day have to fix. So please don't rush it, or do. Because these ticks of the clock be such a terrible thing to waste on temporary, eternal bonds. And now that we have our foundation built, I think we can finally move on to the fun parts of home building. All the decorative parts to suit you. Me, us, we. Doesn't this place feel like home? And now all the fences is gone and it's just you, me, and transparency, because honesty is always the best policy, except when it isn't. Except when my fork-shaped tongue has better learned the process of making people into its likeness the same way Moses' staff turned from serpent to Red Sea, split down the middle for the sake of my exodus, because, you see, commitment issues been a plague in my land, and denial been running through my veins, so I'm sorry. I'd really love to stick around, but I can't. I gotta go, but, the reality is, look at you. You were once nothing more than cliffside residue, and I repurposed you, made you beautiful. And sure, you got a few cracks in a couple places, but, don't we all love better broken? That's what I tell myself. But I pack my stuff up and I leave, contemplating about all the things I wish I would have done, all that we could have become, only to rush back the next day, hoping to reclaim what I once made, to see that the tide had washed it away. And that's okay, though, because I love building things. Specifically, I love building sandcastles. I don't know why, but time out. Haven't I been here before?